Well, hello everyone, welcome to this waxy night. I'm your host Moon, just a nerdy girl doing nerdy things and sometimes even moony things. We are back with a part 2 in a single day stream. Girl, thank you for saying good night. I hope you sleep well. I'm just here to finish off part 2 of this event really quickly. Because I know I ended like abruptly. I just had to do some personal things. Yep, there it is. But I got us back to where we left off. So let's do this. Okay. So boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room, Barca. Oh, that's what I get. That's what I get. Okay, I must have misread it. Okay, I'm here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Right now. 3, 4. Okay, so then I should be here. Perfect.
Nice! We made it!
Mika? Oh, you poor thing.
Looks like Mika's guarding this spot.
Oh, hey! It's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone. No. Wait, my line. How did you get in here?
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to find the liar.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatus.
Wait, but in real life, we only needed 1 key.
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only 1 key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their lines. It would be a shame if their part got skipped over.
Oh boy.
A fair point. They're playing through the story just like us, after all.
Oh, this is getting very meta.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight.
Ah, Sam! Thank you for the 18 months. How you doing tonight?
But when I actually had to stand up against all of you, it made sense. I mean, Mr. D-Luke practically had me in a cold sweat.
Ah, nothing much. I've just been existing.
Really? I only had 1 line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your opponent. The same principle applies here.
That's right. And I've been told you have quite a few tricks up your sleeve, Mr. D-Luke. Anyway, you can head in now. Everyone should be ready.
One moment. We can't quite end it like this. I believe you have 1 more line, Mika.
Oh, I hope she recovers quickly.
Do I have to say it?
It would benefit the scene.
All right.
Go get your bag, Mika.
I told you everything I know. Now leave me alone.
And off he goes.
So hopes he recovers. Surgery is no small thing. All right, who's over here? Bennett! Betty boy!
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated, huh?
Stand aside. This one's personal. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded! Come on, kid! Let's finish what we started!
Okay, I hope you guys are for a while. I hope everything works out. Oh damn. Give me my Barca. What the, huh?
Okay. You win. Somehow this round wasn't quite as fun.
Probably because you had to act like a Fatous. At this point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
Your grandma? Well, she's lived a long life then.
True. Guess I didn't stand a chance, huh?
That's fair, but
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatous costume. Does that mean the auto-low bug is fixed now, Nicole?
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui in Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff? I can't even imagine.
look, they have delusions, so
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all.
stop. I need to shut up and let the game do its thing. Delusions might also be involved somehow.
Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding. You've earned it.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. How you helped him navigate his past.
I'm gonna cry!
It's hard to believe we finally have answers after all these years. So, on behalf of all the adventurers in Mondstadt, truly, I can't thank you enough.
Okay, so they caught something while she was getting a checkup. Well, I'm glad they caught it while she was already at a health facility. If I'm reading your messages correctly. But Cyrus, you don't need to thank me. I would do that for Benny any day of the week.
Well, that's what friends are for, right?
Yes.
Speaking of, how have things been since you got back, Bennett?
Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But that part's nothing new, so I don't mind. I do miss the Asha, though. I hope I get the chance to show them Mondstadt someday.
Ooh. Ooh. At 86. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good, but I hope for the best. Oh, can I point something out to you, chat, that kind of irks me a little bit? Why does it say he who caught the wind? Because this is obviously talking about the traveler. Yeah, I got noodle arms, so I can't even imagine holding that much. Didn't it say homeward she who caught the wind? And even in the drinking event, they showed a picture of Ether. I'm like, bro, what's with this Lumine erasure?
The Fatous up ahead values wealth above all else. No bargaining chip is off the table. Luckily, I've prepared a negotiation multi-tool for this situation. Don't forget to take it with you.
Oh, Mona.
Wait, Mona? Again?
What? The
more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this, but it is what it is. Anyway,
I don't think it's a fart joke. I think it just has to do with the fact that this is the nation of anima, which is
the
wind.
crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cough up to get it. Let's talk business, shall we?
Let's get enter number. Let's start with. I have 500. Oh, all right.
That's all. You have to at least make it worth my while.
Okay, fine. How about 400? Yes, confirm. Confirm.
No, we both know this crest is worth more than that.
Fine. Yeah, you get this much.
Good enough for me. Gotta know when to fold, right? All right, here's the crest. Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament.
Oh, you know about that.
Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora. So I've been taking on a lot of odd jobs.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexenzirkel never promises an amount they can't deliver. Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Like, damn, you're that afraid of her?
Oh, come on. Enough about that old...
It sure does.
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
Thank you, Venti. Because we're not trying to get hit here. Oh. Darren, my baby!
What? They handed over their crests?
They sure did.
Looks like the decision has been made for me then. Further resistance would be foolish.
Darren!
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durin.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
What?
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to Timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Wow, that's a pretty huge change. Why B, though?
Yeah, Durin's a dragon.
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
All right, we've got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
I'm just glad I didn't have to play the evil dragon in the end.
Oh, Durin, my love. Thank you for participating. So back to Mika. I'm guessing we should have went from one side to the other and then,
Mika! We have the crests!
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it. Just one moment.
Thanks.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice. Where's the fun in that?
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's get out of here.
right, up, up, and away.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
I don't think I should step on those.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon remembers something about a...
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Despair, for you have stepped into my trap! Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up?
You're surprised by your own trap?
Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. I do not have a good feeling about this. Allow me to clarify before we proceed. How was it that the liar was retrieved back then?
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and then the lock opened.
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
You sure are.
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not? We are not entirely outmatched.
'Tis true. Though thine Prinzessin stands on the cusp of defeat, courage has not yet failed her. Let this be our last stand! Come forth, my loyal servants! Smite all who stand against us!
So.
Yahoo!
Look, the Ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's your chance!
Group 2, reinforce!
Will they destroy each other? Ah, they do.
Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once!
Oh, wrong person. Sorry, Jean. Okay, how long is this gonna go for, huh?
Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Maria sweeping in! Thunder!
Oh my word.
Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein. It seems this is the end of the road.
No, not. Where the heck is he? Where's Oz?
Trying to keep up!
Oh, there he is.
All right. I give up. Just don't hit me. All right. I know when I'm beat. You win.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain future participants will have a great time.
Wait, hold up. I thought people weren't supposed to. I thought this was supposed to be easy enough for like little kids to go through. Or are they just watching it?
This role was perfect for you!
Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense.
Huh. It doesn't true. This isn't what we were told would happen.
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open. It's not their style.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
And before, all you had to do was beat up a Fatui agent. And Fischl has admitted defeat.
Oh, wait. Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed? You...
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this, mein Fräulein.
Very well. Just... be gentle.
You're up, Paimon.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here. Here goes nothing.
Ah, it's open!
That was so cute. Just a little poke.
Miss Alice does love to tease, doesn't she?
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a wrap for now.
Wow! This is quite the gathering. And do you smell that? Is that the secret menu Barker was talking about?
Looks like we all get to try it out after all.
Oh, Paimon's stomach has been rumbling this whole time, so she's gonna dig in. Don't forget to grab some food before it's all gone, okay?
Will do.
Oh, hello. Did you need something?
Nope. Just noticed that you seemed a lot more relaxed.
You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer after all. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit regretful for not keeping up the tradition.
Everyone leads in their own way, Jean. There's no right and wrong.
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force. Home is... what happens when we're all together like this?
Ah, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together.
The return of the expedition force is a good thing. You deserve to enjoy it too, Jean.
I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will do just that. Make sure to do the same, Traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
I will.
Hey! Honorary Knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here, and the breeze is nice too. Care to join me?
Oh, you don't have to ask me twice.
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just had to be there. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, Traveler.
Oh, no worries. I've been climbing Venti's statue since day one. But, let me see if I can talk with everyone.
Noelle, I've been looking everywhere for you. Come on, join us.
Just give me 1 second. I need to bring a few crates of drinks over first. But I'll be done soon, I promise.
In that case, I'll help you out.
Every day I get to talk to so many playable characters in their voice.
Want to eat at our table? A whole bunch of friends are there.
All right, let the relaxing begin.
You absolutely need to relax, Jean. You're
Even though I didn't have a lot of lines, I still had fun. It kind of felt like being back in the Simulanka. Acting out a light-hearted script alongside a bunch of friends. It was nice to have a laid-back experience for once.
Quite a change of pace from our experience in Not Cry, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was far less complicated.
You can say that again.
As the battle hung in the balance,
Cyrus told me all about it. You were amazing. Having seen it for myself, I must admit, you were quite something, my lady. Why, I bet even Barbados himself would have been hard-pressed to catch up with you.
that was Hexencircle magic, not some incantation, but... whatever. Guess I'll let her have her moment.
Oh, can't talk with them. Alright, that's fair, that's fair. It's been a little while. Oh. Start from the bottom. Slowly make my way up to the top. Okay, hold up. Let's replenish my stamina for a little bit. Yep, I'm getting close to his arms.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. You're welcome.
Well, this is quite the spot, Varka.
Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time.
Once that does feel like home.
You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back. The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place.
This is where things began for me in Tibet. And where I started my search for my brother. Still, he's more important to me than any specific place.
I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then.
Oh, you don't need to.
It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad.
Look, Barca, I don't deserve that much credit. I didn't even know I could do that until that moment.
I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, That would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt.
Oh, really?
If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we?
I feel like I might have a few things to say about that. Not to mention, my title's just honorary, remember? Not quite sure the Knights can take credit for Natlan.
I guess not. In any case,
Titan.
for a
Thank you for the
knight,
hydrate.
honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
I do.
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding. You know, I don't think this was designed for sitting.
Like you care.
Ah, when did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind if I do. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
Yay!
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention.
Ah.
The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
For real. Like, I know Malika can handle her booze. Like, can you imagine? Venti, Varka, Malika, Sitlali. Who else can handle their drink really well? But like, I think Kaya could. But imagine like all the drunkards of Teyvat. Oh my gosh! Imagine Diona watching all the drunkards of Teyvat walking into Cat's Tail. Oh, that poor baby. Wouldn't that attract even more attention?
The Traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose a toast to our honorary knight.
To our honorary knight.
Aw, you guys are sweet.
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. Snezhnaya. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
Oh, I'm glad we're bringing this up.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grandmaster?
Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old wounds.
I still believe that Venti let it happen. Yeah, because, wait, how many Archons are, like, DPSs? When I think about it. Hey, I mean, a good, like, you know, Archon support, not bad. But yeah, Venti totally let that happen. And it makes you wonder, because, like, Venti and Zhongli gave their Gnosis up, like with barely any resistance. So it makes me wonder, what's that about?
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just like a child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it.
Well, the game just confirmed it.
I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
Venti, I love you so much.
True. I wouldn't put it past Senor to take civilians as hostages either.
I knew it! I knew it!
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. Perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation.
I had to stop her.
You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since.
If Zhongli gets an Archon skin, I might break my free-to-play status in Genshin. I might actually put my own personal money into this game.
Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect the Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
Thank you both. I'm getting closer to the truth. I can feel it.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler.
I won't.
The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. Just remember, there is more to life than that.
I will, Venti. Thank you.
All right, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night.
Oh, shoot, who were you trying to get again? Was it Albedo?
And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I know that's gotta hurt.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cause I pulled on the Inazuma Chronicle banner. I was trying to get Kazuha. Like, Kazuha's the only meta character I will pull for. Like, I don't pull for meta, I pull for characters I like. I'm not saying I dislike Kazuha, but like, I don't quite like him enough so like, oh, I gotta pull him. But like, he is a very useful unit. So I'm like, okay, if I can get my hands on Kazuha, I'll do it. But I ended up with Ayato. But Ayato's been pretty good.
Dun, dun, dun.
No DNA test needed. None whatsoever.
Da, da, da.
This is so fun, Mom!
I'm gonna start crying.
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it.
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
There's Celestia in the background. sitting there, or should I say floating there, menacingly. Yeah. Yeah. I'm all the way over here. The best spot to teleport would be here. I'm gonna see if I can get this, like, commission. But yeah, that was part 2. I believe part 3 will be out, later? Oh. I'll do those later. I think... I want to see if I can catch her. Okay, then my next guess will be the library.
Try to keep up.
Oh, Parker, you're so cool.
On me.
I'll just climb up the wall. Funny that, like, commission NPC is still here. Oh yeah, chat. The tool to see cake didn't change. It didn't change. I just did it, wrong way last time. Yeah! I had to do this at least once on stream. Oh. Hollow. And bakery. Hollow bakery. Damn. He's so big. Oh, can I? Yes! Beautiful. I'll do that. Oh, dang, that's all I had. All I had. Oh, then. Oh, I still haven't used up my resin. Oh, and I'm wasting resin. It's... Oh, it is freedom! Okay. It's Freedom Day! Alright, perfect! I want to see how this goes.
Huh?
Okay, Varka. I saw that 40K and you're not fully built yet. Oh my gosh.
I will have order.
Stabilize.
Yeah.
Settle down. Silence.
We just
Times beckon. Charge!
okay. Let me. The team isn't the best. I just wanted to use Varka a little bit. Okay, here's my Mono Pyro team.
Time for retribution!
Fire it up! Here's backup!
Everybody stand back!
It's the first of the month. Kaya isn't in the shop this month. Ah, what a sad day. Oh, I do have a pull on standard. Oh, right, you over here.
Don't get too close! Supporting fire!
I think I'll do one more of the freedom and then I'll go make some money and not cry. Wait. Did that say ballad? Oh my god. Did I pick ballad? It is Sunday. Oops. Yeah, that was ballad. Whoopsie doodle.
Time for retribution!
Check this out! I got you covered!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Yeah. Ha. Huh. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha.
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Burn!
1, 2, 3.
I'm going in!
Okay. Yes, we can deploy this team. And then, oh, you and Mia's around. I might do that later, though. Oh, Idla. I gotta make money, though. I gotta make some money. And then I'll do some pulls. I'll do a standard pull and see if I can get one more pull for the weapon.
We got ourselves a straggler.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Use the force off.
Oh, you thought you could go up against a tri-lunar goddess? You're funny. You're funny. Zhongli, mobilize the enemy, please.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Surge. Three moons converge.
Be silent. To dust.
Oh, no, that's not the way. And that is my weeklies. All right.
Let us have...
Sorry, Flins. Didn't mean to. Well, I mean, worked out pretty well last time. Where's Varka this time? Because the character should always be like, you know, somewhere in the vicinity. Somewhere. I heard Varka likes to hide. Not like this. Not like this.
Yeah. Try to keep up. Yeah.
What if I get an aerial view? Huh. Ooh. I don't see him. Where's Varka? Is it because I completed, like, the story quest? It shouldn't be, right?
Where did Grandmaster Varka sneak off to this time?
Oops, let me see.
Where did Grandmaster Varka sneak off to this time?
Let me see.
Where did Grandmaster Varka sneak off to this
Hmm.
If only I could go home soon.
Let's see. I think I may have found something. Like... Can I pass here? I'm really trying hard to find Varka. Hmm. Okay, I think I need to do this. Okay. I have to use this to be able to see him. And let me check the 3 spots. You're saying he might be in.
Try to keep up.
Yeah, that's definitely it. No. So now here. Where did he go? Seriously, Varka's really good at hiding for a big ass man. Oh, I don't see him here either. Hmm. Nope, not there. What about the 3rd location? Hmm. Ah, found you. All right. We're in prime position now, chat. All right, let's do a quick old standard pull. What? Oh, you know what? I haven't checked my pity on standard. I think I got a 5-star. Yep. Yep. Hard pity too. All right, what 4-star am I getting today? Oh! Well, definitely getting her, constellation then. Okay, where you at now? Oh, almost at C6. Hmm. 3? That's all that got me? Hmm. Okay, then I should... Well...
Thanks.
Orca. Orca.
What? Haven't you heard the saying, don't wake someone pretending to be asleep?
Is it you can't wake someone pretending to be asleep?
Fine. It's the hunter who decides what to do with their prey. But next time, I'm napping somewhere harder to find.
Oh, Barca. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna try to earn some more primos through the event. Cause what can I do? Can I do? I can do this one. I got 3 more. All right, that one's voiced. So let me just come over here. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Ready, set up. Oh. So then who? Oh, so what characters who plunge, you say? Characters who plunge, you say? Oh. Then Benny Boy.
Everybody stand back! Let's move! Quick as a flash, you ought to stand down! Ah, charge! Headbutt! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Hut! Charge! Yeah! Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Jump! Hit! Hut! Start the claw! Faster! Stronger! Ow! Oh, I'm going in! Yeah! Hut! Hi!
All right.
Yeah! Oof! It's justice o'clock! Hit!
Huh.
Let's move!
Oh, you.
Quick as a flash! Everybody stand back! The antenna! Grant me strike! Hero incoming! Hi! Headbutt! Yeah! Charge!
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless!
On my mark! That's more like it. Kapow!
Yes, there we go.
Yeah! Oof! Heads up! Hi! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
All right.
You ought to stand down! Hi! Going in! Start the clock! Faster! Stronger! Look out below!
Come on.
Charge! Yeah! Hi! Yeah!
Oh, there we go. Barely made it.
Justice o'clock! Yeah! Ow, ow, ow! Ah!
Phew. Really? Then I know exactly what to do.
I will have order. Stabilize.
A new moon rises.
Light compels you.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Smite the dust. Smite the dust. The sky clears, the glazed moon shines. A moonlit night for all.
Begone, shadow of darkness. On the right, this is order. Order guide you.
Guide you by?
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
Be gone, shadow of darkness. I'll the light shut.
Okay, sweet. I got the 3 stars. Let's see how far I can get.
This is order.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Light compels you. You got this. Order.
Nope, not on my watch.
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines. Be cleansed.
I will have order. Solidify.
Divine light, shield.
Sweet, sweet. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. I want to trigger freeze, huh? I don't think this is Skirt's preferred team, but
Time for takeoff. Here we go. Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Let the world come alive. Paradigm shift. Yeah. Think you can get away? Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song! Know my sword! Witness the power of good work! Brace yourself! Time to shine! Yoo-hoo!
okay, what type of enemies are we looking at now?
Let the world come alive! Shower me! Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Time for takeoff. How rude! Into the void! Extinguish! Think you can get away? Brace yourself! Let my name echo in song!
Might need to switch to this.
Witness the power of good work! Yahoo! Annihilate!
Oh, shoot. Sweet.
Paradise shift. Let the world collide!
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself.
Ah, there we go. Another 60. Sweet. Alright, last thing. Let's mix up some drinks. Alright, who are we mixing drinks for today?
Good afternoon, traveler.
Emily!
I didn't expect the honor of witnessing your harmonizing talents here in Mondstadt.
Here on vacation?
Both, actually. A lady calling herself a mage asked me to come manage her flower shop. At about the same time, the Cat's Tail commissioned me to create a new fragrance for their establishment. Ending today's busy schedule with a drink crafted by you in person is truly a wonderful reward.
I'll make sure to pull out all the stops.
I have faith in your choice.
Emily is more sensitive to aromas than most people. If I create an unbalanced blend of scents, it might make her uncomfortable. In any case, should use ingredients with complementary scents and try to add a dash of spontaneous flavor too. Let's start with the Mondstadt's take on a luminous twilight. Okay. So we want tea, fermented juice, and then add mint. And then we cut the ingredients into small pieces. And shake it gently. Classic tall glass. Valberry garnish? Alright.
Care to give this a try, Miss Emily?
Your artistry is truly a pleasure to watch. This tastes like a local variant of a Lumideuse Twilight. Am I right?
You're spot on. Got it right away.
The gentle and elegant taste, with its distinct layers combined with a hint of Mondstadt's characteristic scent, offers quite a welcoming flavor, all the while avoiding potentially discordant aromas. Though in reality, there's no need for you to be so conservative. I have quite a high tolerance for flavors that stray outside the boundaries of conventional wisdom.
So this was probably a bit too traditional, huh? Looking for something more avant-garde?
Your drink was nice, but it would be perfect if you could make one with a little more depth. A cocktail that shows off your unique understanding and enhances my impression of Mondstadt. If you need time to mull things over, perhaps you might find inspiration in a little light conversation?
Sure thing. Let's talk. Right. How's everything been with your perfumery lately?
Oh, thank you for asking. It's been going well, though this trip to Mondstadt has presented some unexpected challenges. When I first got here, I was relying on a copy of An Overview of Aromatic Substances and the Human Senses to identify promising local ingredients from the Mondstadt region. To my surprise, my trial fragrance, which used valberry as the primary note, proved far too sweet in the context of a tavern, relaxing people so much that they ended up feeling drowsy. The bartender with the beautiful ears, for instance, fell asleep right at the bar.
I guess that means Valberry perfume is off the table.
Let's just say that sweetness isn't always a case of the more the merrier. Maintaining an appropriate balance is beneficial for both body and mind.
So no Valberries next time. Got
Even in
it.
daily life, I rarely eat sweet food, and I try to avoid fruits like berries that have a high sugar content. In the end, I completely eliminated Valberry as an ingredient and turned instead to Windwheel Aster, with some success, I might add.
Okay. Did you buy these flowers just now?
They're part of my reward from the flower shop owner. Important ingredients for making perfumes. Thanks to these, I was able to complete my commission for the cat's tail. I studied Mondstadt's Cecilia flowers many years ago. In fact, the fragrance of Cecilia in certain fields has become synonymous with Mondstadt itself. However, this is a special case. Some cats are quite averse to the scent of Cecilia, and we need to be particularly mindful of their preferences.
Please, I swear, please. But I mean, with Varkas, he might be a free for all sort of thing, like do whatever you want with the drink, because if it's alcohol, he'll drink it. So what flower did you use for your aroma this time?
Windwheel Aster. The various parts of the Windwheel Aster plant can be ground into a powder to extract their essences. I then blended the scents from its petals and leaves. The result carries the intoxicating sweetness of mead, while still emphasizing the fresh notes contained within the flowers, stems, and leaves. I just took it for a little trial run at the cat's tail, and the cats seemed to really like it, while the clients themselves found it comforting and invigorating. Extracting exquisite fragrances from ordinary overlooked ingredients? Oh, that's what truly brings me joy.
Okay. The weather's nice today. So this is what it feels like to start a conversation with a classic icebreaker.
It really is. A while earlier, I watched a whole run of fair weather clouds float by, fluffy as pillows. It's not overly humid either, and the wind is gentle too. In such conditions, one's sense of smell is heightened, but not to an excessive degree. When scents are blended well, they naturally combine with the ambient context, leaving particularly powerful impressions.
I never realized scents were so affected by the weather. I never really considered that before. How fascinating.
It seems something similar is true for mixology. As long as you choose a base of appropriate strength, the various flavors will blend seamlessly together. When mixed properly, all the ingredients work as one to create a most wonderful symphony for your taste buds.
I see. So the combinations of flavors is key. And you prefer flavors that blend together harmoniously.
Yes, that's it. Now I think about it, layering distinct flavors doesn't really suit my personal preferences.
Okay, what about your hobbies and interests? What do you usually drink?
Usually, after work, my friends from the Maison Gardiennage sometimes treat me to a few drinks. I usually stick to fruit tea. That way I can get straight back to work after our gatherings. If it's before a holiday and my friends are in high spirits, I sometimes order a small glass of sparkling fruit wine. There was an officer named Terena who used to treat me to aged Corte wine. But since she was transferred to the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, we haven't had the chance.
Oh, so you do drink alcohol sometimes.
In the world of science, high-proof alcohol is a widely used solvent. I've grown well accustomed to the smell of it by now. Besides, when I'm slightly tipsy, my state of mind changes, which in turn alters my approach to perfumes. It doesn't matter if the result is good or bad, it's all about trying something new. So I don't mind drinks with just a little bit of alcohol, but I don't like anything too strong.
All right, let's piece the clues together. Okay. Oh, really? All right, well, let's start mixing. Right, I think I know how to improve your drink. Please bear with me a second while I update the recipe.
Just from our brief chat, you've already formulated a new concoction. Perhaps you possess a natural talent for this kind of creative work.
Right, so tea, fruit wine, fermented juice, and top petals. I don't want to say small bits. Let's go shake it hard. So, double-walled glass. Any garnish except valberries. Oh! I like little star.
Here you go. A new and improved Emily-inspired Lumidouce Twilight. I haven't come up with a name for it yet.
The colors are cooler and more refreshing, and the fragrance is delightfully subtle to match. Are these bright specks on the surface the crushed petals and leaves of windwheel asters?
Yes, you clearly know your stuff.
I'm sure it must taste wonderful. Let me try. In the language of flowers, the windwheel aster represents the visible winds. Your cocktail not only captures their form, but also the fragrance they carry. Therefore, I suggest you call this drink Windborne Bouquet.
Ooh, that's a great name.
The winds and clouds of Mondstadt swirl together in the glass, leaving behind enchanting traces of fragrance.
A perfect name for a master perfume. Elegant and full of style.
Really? Oh, perhaps it's just a habit of my profession. I'm glad you like it. Now it's time to slowly savor this masterpiece. Thank you so much. This trip to Mondstadt has been so rewarding. This is the most memorable cocktail I've ever had. Once I get back to Fontaine, I will attempt to recreate this moment as both a fragrance and a perfume.
I'm honored. That's really exciting to hear.
Once I've perfected the recipes, I hope you'll do me the honor of being the first customer to experience these new products. Until then, I look forward to seeing you in the Court of Fontaine.
That was sweet. Oh. There's another one. Okay. I didn't realize there was another one. All right, let's see who we're drinking, mixing drinks for next. Ah, Eula.
So you're looking after the drink stand now. If I'd known sooner, I would have stopped by this morning.
Well, thanks for your support. Anytime you need a drink, I'm here to serve.
I've got to say, I'm getting curious. I've heard a lot about your mixology skills. I wonder what kinds of drinks you can mix with the ingredients Glenfiddich has prepared.
You seem busy. You've been working extra hard lately, haven't you?
I don't have much of a choice. It's just one thing after another right now. First off, the Knights of Favonius annual combat assessment is coming up. And this year, the standards are higher than ever. As the captain of the reconnaissance company, I have to lead by example. At the very least, I need to rank as one of the top 3 captains in the practical portion. So, I've been intensifying my training lately.
So that's your cell, huh? It's my first time seeing this side of you as a captain.
Being a descendant of sinners means I have to work hard to maintain my position. I'll have you know I've never once neglected my duties. Anyway, on top of all that, my duel with Miss Clorand required a lot of focus and energy.
Ooh.
Learning how to turn defense into attack and seize the initiative when facing a combined assault from sword and musket. Even now, I'm still chewing through the details. But in the end, the exchange went well, and both parties learned a great deal. Never mind writing reports from 6 different perspectives. I feel like there's enough worth mentioning to write 24 of the things.
Sounds like you could do with something to replenish your energy.
Oh, I sure could. Anything that'll perk me up would be welcome. I'll leave the details to you.
Given Eula's current condition, it might be a good idea to mix her a twinkling starlight. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Okay, fruit wine, fizzy water, and wolf hooks. All right. Into small bits. Got it. Oh, shake hard. Got it. Aromatic goblet medium. Okay. Ah, star salt. Well, makes sense. Star is in the name.
One twinkling starlight for Captain Eula. Hope you like it.
Judging by your confident tone, I'm certain I will. Well then, I'll make sure to savor this thoroughly. Huh, not bad. Sweet and tingly, with a delightful airiness. The fizzy water really brings it to life. I suddenly feel full of vim and vigor. But just one glass doesn't quite scratch the itch. How about something with a bit more bite?
Not strong enough? Looking for something with a more of a kick?
Don't hold back. You don't need to worry about putting me on the floor with nothing but a couple of drinks.
Let's chat while I decide.
Works for me. The first company hasn't assigned me any paperwork for tonight, so I'm free to catch up and try your new creations at my leisure.
Alright, what about the drink on the table? I'm just wondering, that bottle you're carrying, is it important fruit juice?
That's right. The merchant I got it from called it Romaritime flower fruit extract. It has a very unique smell. Here, have a bottle.
Have you been drinking a lot of this lately? Why carry it around?
Oh, it's a necessary courtesy. In that book Miss Magistus lent me, The Blade Dancer, 20 Years On, it says, after a duel, a Fontanian swordsman will politely invite their defeated opponents to a banquet. To properly play host to Miss Clorand, I searched for quite some time to locate a rare goods merchant in Dorman Port who sold this juice.
Something like something out of a story.
I had my doubts at first, too. But Amber said something that makes a lot of sense. She said that even if this custom doesn't really exist, following it still shows I've made an effort to understand Fontaine's cultural heritage. Besides, who doesn't like trying new things, right? When I gave it to her at our post-training banquet, Miss Clorand really did enjoy this juice.
Alright. What do you usually eat when you're busy?
If you want to know what I've been eating recently, I'd better start by mentioning the logistics company's latest revolution. They launched a diet improvement initiative and started distributing a form of standardized canned food to knights operating in the wilderness. In the past, we only had dry rations. Every mealtime we had to set up pots and campfires, roll dice to choose a cook, and take turns standing guard. In all honesty, it was a bit of a hassle. Now we just need to bring our standard field rations, comprising of 5 cans and 9 paper packages. We can heat the cans by the campfire, and then we're ready to eat.
Sounds pretty convenient.
You did say sounds like, right? Our canned food supplier has quite the stellar reputation, and their regular meals are indeed quite good. The problem is, in order to meet preservation standards, they have to make their military-grade meals way too salty. The vice captain of the 5th Company, who has a somewhat dry sense of humor, went so far as to say, this food's bad enough to bring down the wrath of Li Yue's stove god. In any case, after eating it for a week, my taste buds have gone completely numb.
Ooh, is it really that bad? Someone should be held accountable.
You can hardly blame the logistics company. After all, it is hard to please everyone. Our feedback has already been submitted, and they should be working on fixing the issue. Of course, having fresh meals prepared in camp by a dedicated company chef is still the best option.
Alright, distant snow mountain. It's been a while since we last saw each other. Have you been stationed near Dragonspine this whole time?
Yes, I have. For a while, the situation there was difficult. A gang of outlaw engineers was messing about with some sort of mechanism control technology, attempting to manipulate ruin graders so they could rob merchant caravans. To make matters worse, several veteran knights who had been stationed at Dorman Port were transferred to my squad, and they weren't happy to be taking orders from that Lawrence girl. Leading them on this mission was quite eventful. It took 3 weeks of stealth operations in the snow, with no fires to keep us warm, before we finally located the enemy's stronghold. Those veteran knights faced the bitter cold and were almost taken down by the enemy's smuggled battle mechs. Fortunately, the battle went our way, and they had no choice but to acknowledge my abilities.
I'm sorry I had to deal with that. You didn't catch a cold, did you?
Me? I'm completely fine. But thank you for your concern. It was mentally tiring for sure, but fortunately, the operation wore them down far more than it did me. They won't be questioning my authority again anytime soon. If any new recruits try to make my life difficult, I'll just have my veterans give them a few friendly pointers. I guess you could call them a permanent solution, huh?
All right. Well, how do you feel after your contest?
Oh my. To be honest, before we crossed swords, I was feeling eager, but also a little nervous. Miss Cloran's combat style comes from the mysterious Marechaussee hunters. In the library, there are some old Fontanian newspapers from hundreds of years ago that give some idea of how formidable an organization it was. A more recent newspaper claimed that Miss Cloran was an orphan from an underwater kingdom, and that before battle she would perform rituals inviting spirits to possess her sword. Certainly, from my own experiences, Miss Cloran's abilities more than match those descriptions.
Such a historic showdown deserves an extra special cocktail.
Incorporating elements of swordsmanship into a drink? Huh. Certainly a creative idea, I'll give you that. A commemorative cocktail at a time like this sounds nice, but how do you plan to express something like swordsmanship with a drink?
I'm certainly drawing a blank. From what I've seen, Fontanian fighters armed with rapiers excel at thrusting attacks. They put a high price on precision and sustained pressure.
That definitely matches the description I read in that book.
If I were to compare them to a drink, I'd say they're like coffee, Bulefruit ice wine, or Mondstadt fruit wine. They may not overwhelm your senses, but they refuse to fade away. In fact, the first drink you tried had a fruit wine base.
That's right. You really know your stuff. I doubt there's anyone else in all of Tevat who could come up with such a perfect metaphor.
Your sorceress is different, though. You're like the lead dancer with the claymore, guiding your blade through big, sweeping arcs. You only need one hit to unleash an avalanche of destruction. In other words, your style emphasizes forceful impact at the moment of contact.
There's no need to make it sound so fancy. It's just an aristocratic variant of Favonius blade work, with a bit of personal flair.
So you're more like a strong spirit that hits the senses hard and then leaves a clean, icy aftertaste without lingering flavors.
Firewater. In recent years, firewaters gained popularity the world over, following in the wake of prosperous Snezhnayan merchants. These days, almost every tavern has a signature drink that uses it as a base.
Then we found the perfect solution together.
You really are good. Why don't we try replacing the fruit wine with firewater? As for the alcohol content, that's not a problem. Plenty of the expedition team may have drunk themselves senseless with firewater. But me, I'm full of confidence.
Okay. All right, is that everything? Don't use a small glass. All right, let's start mixing. All right, I think that's all I need. I know exactly how to prepare your next cocktail, Eula.
Brilliant. I'm looking forward to seeing how you do.
Okay, so firewater. Okay, we gotta add the maritime flower juice and cocoa. Let's go small pieces. Big hard. Medium or large goblet? Oh, he says goblet. Let's go with that one. And anything but salt star. Yeah, I think a lemon juice. I mean a lemon slice adds sea foam sword song.
Here's your all-new Seafoam Sword Song, mixed to meet your personal preferences.
Oh my, what beautiful colors. And you even added my romaritime flower fruit extract. The aroma is perfect, and I can smell the alcohol, but it doesn't stifle the fruity fragrance. Let's see how it tastes.
Can't wait to see what you think.
Give me a moment to come up with the right words. I need to think carefully. I know it's unbecoming of a lady, and a proper connoisseur would savor their drinks slowly. But I'm sorry, this is just too good to be true. Can you mix me another?
Of course. Feel free to order as many as you like.
Oh, no, what was I going to say? I've completely lost my train of thought.
We got her drunk.
Whatever. I feel fantastic. This cocktail. Oh, it's the best I've ever had. I think I'm gonna head home and get some sleep.
Do you think you've had maybe one too many?
Don't worry about me. This is the happiest tipsy I've been in years. I'm still far from being drunk. By the time I've written up those reports for my exchange with Miss Clorand, I'll have been on duty for 3 months straight. Jean.
The acting grandmaster. Isn't it about time she gave me some time off?
Oh yeah, these are the drunk words of sober thoughts happening.
I won't be forgetting this injustice in a hurry. You mark my words.
Oh, sweet. Sweet! You know who I'm putting that on? Where's my girl? Wait, do I have to... Yes! Yes! It's gotta be Lisa who gets that. Okay. So, how many do I have now? 5. That still gives me enough. Okay. I want to see my pity really quickly. I think I'm at 60. Mm-hmm. 60 pity. Okay. I could see if I could find Barker again. Okay, well, I know 2 of his possible, maybe he went to somewhere else. Ah, here you are. Here you are. Now we have double Varka.
If Captain Hertha were here too.
Alright, chat, wish me luck. Okay. Oh boy. Chat, we did it! We did it! Oh. That's a relief. My gosh, that's a relief. Hey, what's up? Oh my gosh. I did it. How far can I get you? Ooh. Wait. Do I still have resin? No, I don't. Yes, I do. Okay, we're gonna finish off the night. Oh. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna fight this twice. Oh, I'm a very lucky gal. Very, very lucky. Recommended Electro? Huh, we could do this. Let's see what happens. Ah.
Torn to oblivion.
Oh, you know, I could have brought out my lens team.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Adventure time.
Oh, and then I can use them here.
Bow your head. Justice is blindsided.
You don't. Cut your. Okay, there we go. Continue.
Sharing my knowledge.
Everybody stand back. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Insolent. Torn to oblivion.
The Almighty be humbled. Silence. Can't run from death.
All right. Yeah, I don't have a lot of those. So I definitely needed to come in here. Really? Oh, is it? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm only able to do one more anyway, so I'll just craft it. Oh wait, no, it wasn't that I needed. That's okay, I'll just have to go kill him later. But yeah, that's what we're gonna call it a night. It is late, and I need to sleep. But yeah, this was really fun. Oop. Yeah, definitely time for me to go to sleep because I cannot type. But before we go, I'm going to leave you guys off with some links. So you can check me out other places on the internet, Discord to chat with the community offline, and VODs to continue streams you may have missed. Without further ado, I'd like to thank all the tires and the lurkers for joining me on this waxing night, and until I rise again, I will see you guys next time. Bye!